What is up, YouTube family, YouTube gang? So actually, I know you're probably saying, bruh, where is my One Piece what if, bro? Where is my One Piece what if? Well, you're getting it tomorrow, okay? Yeah, actually, I'm uploading 2 times tonight. So yeah, we're just going to start into the story as we then cut and we see as Midoriya is in the doctor's office, and the doctor comes back as he says, "Sorry, Deku has no powers." So we're actually gonna be changing up how the Hulk power system works. So you know how it's made off of anger? Yeah, it's actually gonna be more off of Deku's feelings and passion, which is like Hulk in like I don't know what comic strip it was, but yeah, I don't really remember. So yeah, we don't see as well our boy, Deku, his father. No, one day he's messing around with some chemicals, and these are spraying chemicals that his mom made. As then, out of nowhere, yeah, we ain't doing that. One day Deku walks into an alley. Yeah, we doing this. One day Deku walks into an alley, and then he meets a man, and then this man he gives him a drug, and then Deku is all of a sudden able to transform into Hulk. Okay, that's how we doing it, alright? So Deku, uh, yeah, he transforms into Hulk, not knowing what to do. As a couple of now, as Deku then sees the sludge villain, as the sludge villain is rushing toward him, this sludge villain, it's about to engulf Deku, but no, Deku grabs the sludge villain as he swings it around and throws it right at a rock. As the sludge villain, uh, is the wind is blown out of him, if he has any wind. Deku then jumps right at him as he uppercuts the sludge villain right in the jaw, of course. As the sludge villain is now knocked out, All Might then comes and says, "I am here." As he sees Deku and he's like, "Huh, that must be my culprit." As then he also looks at the sludge villain, but it's too late as he's blitzing right at Deku. He then tries to smash his fist right into Deku's face, but Deku, um, being starstruck and also being slightly scared, puts his hand in front of him, blocking All Might's attack. As Deku's then pushed back, and All Might's like, "What? What the? His power it seems unstable with mine. Huh. Who are you?" All Might says. "No, that guy. He came running at me. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt me." As Almighty says, "Oh, well, okay." So yeah, this is definitely a more balanced version of Hulk. But if Deku's emotions go too crazy, then we could be seeing the OG Hulk. As yeah, we can skip to the entrance exam really, as Deku is there and he gets his he makes it into UA. But first he has to fight the robots. He passes the test. Now actually, uh, Deku is going. Nah. We're actually gonna do something that y'all wouldn't expect. Kirishima, yeah, Kirishima, and Deku are gonna be training. But when it comes to the day when they're supposed to get the quirks, Deku politely, declines. He says his quirk is already strong enough, and he wants to focus on his quirk more. So my boy Kirishima, he's gonna be getting that almighty smash or Detroit smash. So then we're actually going to skip um couple weeks as Deku is he's running and he's in his base form. Teen says, okay, let's try to see what All Might taught me to do. As he then pulls out a little bit of Hulk strength. Because every time he pulls out Hulk strength, after he gets out, he's very tired. So, he has to, creep his protein up and all that jazz. So Deku gets strong. There's this greenish tint on his body. It's not as green as the Hulk, but it's like you can still see Deku perfectly clear, but there's like green underneath his skin. As veins pop out of Deku's arm, and his muscles get a little bit bigger. As Deku then jumps and he punches a robot right in his face. Which this doesn't really do much, as it just creates a little crater in the robot's face. But it does push the robot back. As the robot is about to blast Deku, Deku then realizes he has to use more of his power. As no, Deku's not going to do 100% because right now he's in about 2 to 3%. Deku then fires up to, well, give or take 15 to 20%. As he then uppercuts the robot. As the robot is pushed back and falls right in the ground. As Deku then stomps right on it, ripping out its brains and, all that jazz. As he takes a couple of the robot pieces and he puts them around his arm. As he blitzes and he smashes robot after robot after robot with the other robot's arm, getting an advantage. Deku has actually been a robot killing machine, and he has already racked up 50 eliminations. He has a score of 50 kills on the robots. But when Yuraraka needs to be saved, Deku then springs into action as he blitzes at the robot, hitting the robot with a spear, sending the robot down to the ground and breaking the robot's body in half. Yuraraka is then saved. We're gonna make this a little bit more heroic for my boys Deku. As then a piece of the the other half of the robot then goes flying up in the air as it's coming right back down on Yuraraka. Now, let's just say for plot reasons, nobody's close enough to save her. As Deku, he says, no, she's gonna die. As he then blitzes over at her, and it just looks like they both got crushed. But as we didn't see, my boy Deku is out here looking like freaking Superman, baby. As he's, I wouldn't really say that he's straining. Well, yeah, he is straining, just to make him look cooler. As he lifts up the building, as Deku is now in 30%. He lifts up the robot, as Deku's now in 30%. Everyone who can see him, they're looking at him and they say, oh, this kid might be the next All Might. And we then skip as, Deku regeneration, all that jazz. He doesn't need the lady to do this stuff because he's the freaking Hulk. So, as a couple weeks go by and Deku, he actually realizes his transformation also contains something to do with Gamma. So when he's drawing his costume, he tells them so his costume is going to be a little bit different. In the next video I'll show you, but here's sort of like a description of it. Deku, he's going to be having a mask, and no doubt, of course, he's going to be having a mask. And his suit, it basically looks like the regular suit, just with more armor on it. But I'm going to have to show y'all in the next video. We'll see as Deku, he's, just cool right now. And he's been focusing on the Gamma side of his power. And Deku can now go up to about 20 to 25%. Easily at will. I know he did just go to 30%, but that was pushing it right there. And when he fought the sludge villain, he was at like 75% because that was his first time activating the ability. So yeah, we then skip to see, well, the UA exam. They get the letters. Deku's accepted into UA, and yeah, Deku's costume is gonna look cool, like really bad, but uh, so yeah, um, yeah, we're actually going to skip to the first day of UA as Deku opens the door and he says, "Wow, this place is big." He doesn't slip or anything like that, but Uraraka does thank him and all that jazz. Wait, no, why would he slip? Wait, whoa, wait, what? My head is in a different space right now. So yeah, he goes into the classroom and he sees you know, the usual. So then after that, they're about to do their little test, throwing the ball, all that jazz. So they um Kachan, since he still has the high score in this, he actually still throws the ball, and he gets like what did he get? Uh, um, I comment down below how much how far did Bakugo throw the ball in UA? 705. I so it's 705 meters. Okay. So Bakugo he throws the ball 705 meters. Now our boy Deku he powers up into 24%, and he throws the ball and it is well over 700. As a matter of fact, it's 859. As Bakugo is angry, he blitzes at Deku saying, what type of quirk is this? Were you laughing at me this entire time? As he tries to punch Deku. As before Aizawa could really do anything, which he was about to, Kirishima just blitzes right in front of Bakugo as he hardens up his body, and Bakugo then slams right into Kirishima. As then, Aizawa, he does kind of like the same thing again. You can get expelled, blah, 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 blah. So then we then skip to, Deku, he passes like third place. We then skip to, the hero exam, hero versus villains, yeah. As Deku, what he does is he gets paired up with Uraraka. Yeah, he still gets paired up with Uraraka. And if I'm right, it was Ida and Bakugo who they went up against. So Bakugo, he's like, I'm gonna kill you, Deku! And he's rushing down the hallways. He then sets an explosion right at Deku's face once he finds Deku. Deku barely dodges, as Deku then jumps back. As Deku then says, "Hey Bakugo, you're gonna love to see this new power. And I was never lying to you. I never had this power. It just popped up out of nowhere." As Bakugo says, "You lying little? You expect me to believe that?" As he then tries to set off another explosion. But when he does this, the gamma rays coming off of Bakugo's explosion, well, Deku actually manipulates them as he takes away most of the heat and fire and explosives from Bakugo. And Bakugo, he actually gets that explosion right to the face. What did you just do? As Deku then says, my quirk, it allows me to transform using gamma rays. So look at this, Bakugo. As Deku then creates a hammer, or a mallet, a mallet. As he then slings it right at Bakugo's face, as Bakugo then sets off an explosion, as they both explode, but Bakugo's being slightly stronger. Bakugo and Deku actually have a good fight. until, well, the time is about to run out. As Uraka gets up there, but for this time's sake, she's not actually gonna be able to get the bomb. Not what's his name? Yeah, Bakugo. Bakugo all then smirks as she then tries to punch Deku right in his face, but he's then met with a big fist right to the face. As we can see, as Deku has a big arm, while he has the rest of his body, big green arm, and Bakugo's like, "What the heck?" As Deku just smiles and he says, "This power's coming on more easily." As Deku then slaps Bakugo away with his big arm, sending him through a couple of walls, immobilizing him for a couple of minutes. As Deku then blitzes upstairs, and when it is about to subdue Uraraka, Deku just smashes the ground, making where Ida is, making that place fall. Making the ground fall underneath Ida. As he then jumps, and he throws Uraraka to the bomb. As Uraraka then gets the bomb. And All Might then announces, "The heroes have won." So, I know what Deku did. It is considered MVP, and yeah, Deku actually did come up in a close second since he didn't do risky things, but Ida still wins because he played his position the best, and he did what he was supposed to do. So yeah, the only things that Ida got were overpowered by the villains. As then, we just see as they're riding on the bus, and they're all talking about quirks, and you know all that jazz. As they get to the place, I forgot what it's called, where the villains, attack them. Was it the USJ? I think that's what it's called. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be ending off this. What if? Like, comment, subscribe, share to all your friends on social media platforms. YouTube, we out. Peace.